Right, so we are at Saint Croix.
Sainte Croix.
Now, this is a place that doesn't get used a lot. Apparently, last time it was used was like 2 years ago or something. Point being, a long time ago. So, not expecting amazing driving from anyone really, including myself. And yeah, just have to see how things go. But anyway, coming out in the Jag, no particular reason for using it, I just decided to go for it. And yeah, it seems to be a pretty decent car around here, although the BMW did seem to become the meta, it seems to be the better car, especially through the corners. But the Jag did seem to have some pretty decent pace, as the BMW takes out the Lambo there, and allowing us to get into 5th, just like that. But I'm moving on to lap 3, same corner, coming through here, slight overcorrection, going over that bump and end up putting it into the wall and losing a position through there. And I'm moving on to lap 4, still on the bridge where you can see the person in second just loses it and well yeah, drops all the way down. We get the overtake. And now coming to this section, very tricky corner because of the bump that is halfway through the corner. Upsets the car quite a bit as dynamic effect. Takes just a bit too much speed and yeah, throws it into the wall. And then on lap 7, same corner, looking at the Porsche, actually gets through there quite well, a bit better than the Citroen, but then, I don't know, decides to just run into the Citroen and throw it again into the wall. Although the Citroen hasn't pitted yet, so you're on quite worn tires at this point, which I guess allows for a bit of an easier overtake over there. And that puts us into 3rd, to which that's where we finish. So yeah, pretty decent first race. I'll say first race. It's actually like the 3rd race I did this day. First to DNF because but anyway, let's move on to the next one. So to race 2, and another good thing with the Jag is its launch. It seems to launch a lot better than a lot of the other cars, as you can see. Getting the move on the Ferrari straight away, and then getting a bit of a better line through here than the Porsche, and getting another move done. So yeah, that's 2 moves before the second corner. Very nice. And now coming through here, as you can see up ahead, a bit of contact with the wall by a few of the cars in front. You can see the Porsche there going a bit slowly, yeah, and cruising through. And then now coming to the braking point where you see the BMW, the black one in front, deciding to, well, have an accident and send themselves into the shuttle realm, putting us up to 7th. And now behind the Porsche and the BMW, looking on the inside through the section, braking a bit late, Porsche going quite deep there actually, and yeah, just casually getting through there to take 5th. And now moving on to lap 2, where we have these 2 BMWs up ahead. Now I don't know what's the altercation between them. As you can see, the white one seems to be pushing the other one off the track, and you're gonna see now, yeah, the Italian sends the Portuguese driver into the shuttle realm and then proceeds to get themselves a 5-second penalty because of the incident, obviously. But now coming to this tricky corner where the Viper just seems to carry a bit too much speed coming out of there. Yeah, goes off slightly and allows us to get up into 2nd. Now basically chilled in 2nd for the rest of the race until this point where out of nowhere I get overtaken. Like I was just chilling, like on looking at the radar and looking at the time difference. So yeah, and I expect, and it's the same person who took out the BMW, the other BMW, but the Portuguese guy. So yeah, pretty quick driver, but probably not the cleanest in the world, obviously. So yeah, another 3rd place. Now straight to the next race, side by side with this chrome BMW, not able to actually get the move there, and in the process drop another position. And then coming here onto the bridge as someone else falls victim to going on the grass and into the wall there. At the same time though, I do get a better exit than this BMW, and that allows me to get a bit, well not a bit, allows me to get a position through there. And then again getting a better exit get in another position, going down the straights through this little bit, and then moving on to the end of lap 2 where the BMW Castrol doesn't get a good line through the corner, goes off a bit, touches the grass, and well, yeah, gets a bad exit, trying to defend there though, but it's not enough as he loses 2 positions through there. And now at the end of lap 3, kind of just brake on the cross there and yeah, throw it into the wall, and that loses me like 4-5 positions, loses me many positions, dropping down to 10th. But that's not the end, well, not the end of the crashes at least. End of the race for me though, we're gonna win this one. And yeah, it's about to go even worse as the BMW behind goes for the move and well, yeah, gets it done. Kind of get pushed into the wall slightly and then both contact from the person behind, which might I say it's not going to be the last contact from that person behind. But yeah, going down to 11 and now coming down to this braking point where I do brake a bit early, try to leave some space, try to leave too much space there, going into the wall and then crashing into them, and then well, they decide to crash into me, try and push me off. Why? I don't know. Maybe they thought I was purposely brake checking them or something. I don't know. And then there's this person who outbrakes themselves and then tries to go into the pits, and then I don't know if they're trying to go into the pits or what, but push me into the pit lane. And yeah, I mean, might as well take the opportunity to change the tires and get done with that. And well, all of that results in coming on in 13th, so bit of a mixed bag. I think this is a good race, good combo, but yeah, Monday everyone's a little bit iffy around here, so hopefully during the week it gets better. And yeah, thanks for watching.